A random stream today because I have a bit of time, I think, and I feel like 2K. You know, this game that's released that apparently nobody's playing, so if nobody's gonna play it, I might as well play it. Warped level. I do, however, have to A, turn up the volume, and B, get a new starting save state. Because there was the slightest of updates. I moved that cannon that I said I was going to move. But other than that, let's see if I can remember how to do this star. I do not, in fact, have to do a 145 speedrun of Sotba 1, so at least not. At least I'm not planning on doing it yet, so I've got time to finish this game instead. Huzzah! Shoutouts to getting lucky and winning slightly rigged game shows that I shouldn't have won. Terrible. Terrible again. Terrible again. Firsty. Bad momentum. Oh, wait a cycle. I dropped height, I needed the second frame. That was not a kick! Anyway, the point is, I moved the cannon, so now the cannon is at the very top of that side of the mountain, the right side, so... on top of the, heave hose, so it's a lot... It's technically only like 2 jumps, but it's like, I don't know. 2 jumps. It's now technically, I'm pretty sure, I hope, faster to go through the, other method. Through the tunnels, which is the way I'm going to be going. If I can get past the intro of the stage. I would love if I could get the star today, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. The star is really hard. Now, according to Katse's rankings, Katse put C11 coins as, like, the hardest thing in this... Like, C11 reds, for some reason, is, like, harder than everything in C15. Actually, I don't know if this star is on there, on his list. Can I stop slipping? And, like, harder than C14 reds, and I'm just like, C11 reds really wasn't that difficult. It was just a lot of wall kicking. It was long, but length doesn't necessarily mean long when the majority of the jumps are very hard to die on. I would dare argue that this star that I'm going for is a top 20 star in this game. 20 or 30 hardest. Well, I mean, definitely top 30. I would say it's top 20. Right, I'm supposed to take the camera slightly. Fix that jump a lot easier. I'm dead. I wonder if the chain launch, the chain is getting me too much extra distance. I need to practice this more. I'm bad. Whatever, let's practice the hard part. Chain this. What direction do I? This, yes. Nope. Too much, let's try that again. Hi, Galacta. Welcome to the end game. Star is very hard. Just need to do this in an attempt. Ay, ay, ay. What do I do here? Do I have a safe exit? I don't actually know. I don't think I have a safe way of exiting, no. Seems like torture. I mean, this is, on average, I would say the second hardest course in the game. Okay, think about it, I have an angle like this. I can land on the lava on the right. Yeah, I would say this is the second, like, it's... Reds here are probably the third hardest star in the game, but on average, this course is probably the second hardest course in the game. Because every other star here is really difficult. How have you gotten along, Galacta? Yesterday you were talking to me about how you were like, man, there sure is Bowser 2, even though there is a Bowser 2. I don't know why you couldn't find that. Doom is definitely the hardest course and has the hardest star. Millennium Prison has the second hardest star, Red's there, but the other stars are all really easy. Much easier than the ones here. I'd say Red's in Course 15 is the third hardest star in the game. But the other stars are also just much harder on average, so... And then here, what's the... What do? I do something like this. Not like that. That. And there's the star. Just gotta do that. Is there another way to go to... Do you mean Overworld 3? Well, the answer is yes, and the answer is you haven't been reading carefully enough, because it's not meant to be hard to find. The Dark Seal is essentially your Bowser 2 key, just without it being the literal Bowser 2 key. I mean, it's kind of a puzzle, but not really. I just didn't press A. I was like, wait, are my wall clicks gonna line up even though I know they should? What the heck? What was I doing there? Let's try that again, because I should not have died like that. Let's make a save state here. Can I just, like, do this? Yeah. It's completely free. It means if you try and cheat and open up the ROM and quad to try and find the answers and spoil yourself, it means the game says no and refuses to open. That's what it means. It means it's anti-quad. You can blame Obglib for that one. Because he gave me the patch. Because there's, like, even if you don't mean to spoil yourself, there's a lot that you can get spoiled by accidentally. Be like, oh, this course has a secret warp. Oops. I didn't know that. Well, now I know there's a secret warp here. Time to just not do the entire puzzle that leads to it. Stuff like that. Even if you don't mean to spoil yourself, it's very easy to accidentally spoil yourself if you look at the wrong thing. That, and I just think I just think that looking through quad to find red coins or star locations or anything is just scummy. It's like, take an extra, like, 2 minutes and look through the level. You've got a levitate code. Stop being lazy. I hate when people just look through quad. And, for, like, figure out some things for yourself. Even if it's not a puzzle, even if it's just where's the last red. It's like, at least search for it before you give up and be like, man, I can't find this. Missed, just barely. That wall kick section does not line up well. Gotta, like, really offset yourself. But yes, read the Rumors Toad again, Galacta. The Rumors Toad is the one that's like, you know, rumor has it You know, what other toad would be called the reverse toad? And then figure out, you know, what kind of NPC did you spawn directly in front of, if I'm not mistaken, as soon as you spawned inside of Overworld 3. And then ask yourself, man, you got to Overworld 3 really quick. What? You're just at 60 stars yesterday, and now you're in the Overworld 3, what? Oh my god, make the jump. You need a second frame unless you do a really good bounce, in which case a third frame works. Don't know if a fourth frame can ever work. And obviously a first or a last will kill you. You're the second person who's done that, Galacta. I'm really surprised by people. I wouldn't have thought Bonus Land would be that hard to find, especially seeing as how Course 2 exists, and, like, presumably you found Course 2. It's like, is it so hard to think of jumping into the void in Overworld 2 as well as Overworld 1? It's like... There's even a toad that's like, you know... anyone who believes in anime should update their home to the death barrier. That's your hint towards Bonus Land. Oh boy, 2 Howland, let's go C5. I haven't done C5 yet. Also, I somehow died there. Because I'm terrible at this game. I'm terrible at this game. And I feel like my Kaizo skills have gone downhill lately. I'm not as good as when I got Crudella Reds. Or beat Satva. I blame playing my own hacks. Need to play... What do you mean C5 is glitchy? C5 is perfectly functional. The texture, I guess the texture. Textures are meant to look like that. Because I have terrible texture sense. It's just artistic license. I like C5. It's secretly a rhythm game in disguise. At least for the intro. Pretends to be a rhythm game, and then just turns into tofu. Or at least attempts to. Why am I so bad at this game that I missed a simple wall kick? I think it's the chain. Like, the chain shouldn't be killing me, but every time I try and... Like, I've, like, never made that from chain. Like, ever. I should just stop on the platform and then just... have less speed going into it, like, from here. I thought you've heard the C15 music before, Hoppy. The music here is aggressive. Doesn't mean you know what it is. It's a Natural Killer Cyborg from Mother 3. Galacta appreciates my music, even if you don't. I'm on fire, that's wrong. It's actually slippery. I only wish the music loop was longer, but I mean, that's just the actual song in Mother 3, so... Why am I so bad? I can't even do a normal triple jump. You were like, I need to learn how to instrument better. Doom's song. I thought Doom was a bit... Like, I thought Doom was alright, but it doesn't sound as good in SM64. I don't know, maybe it's just because I've heard it so much, I don't think it's as good. One of my favorites is the Millennium Prison song. I mean, yeah, Millennium Prison, the final boss, and the level before the final boss are pretty good. Warp Zone is also pretty good, but didn't translate as well as I would have hoped. But this is also one of my favorites. Music gets better as the levels get harder. The more serious and hardcore level is, the better song I gave it. That's why all the joke levels are in the start of the game have crappy music. It's like, this level's a meme, so is the song. Like C4, C2, C3. Okay, now this time let's stop here. Finally got here. That only took 24 minutes. Now maybe we can actually start doing the hard part of this star. Okay, here we go. Hard part. I wasn't going forward enough, and I also zoomed in too early. Yeah, the overall music works really. It's actually all from the same game. It's like It's like actually like overworld music's from like some random JRPG, I think. God, this switch is so hard to get. Those wall kicks are way harder than they look. I have no idea how people do stuff like Gate of Evil Reds, which has that kind of wall kicking but on steroids. Just makes me feel ridiculously outclassed by the true legends. You don't say! You don't say, Galacta! Let's see. Discolored Madness, Descanted Spabdus, The Last Resident C, the fact that it's literally very similarly colored, and Quicksand Spam, It's very much inspired by Discolored Madness. Some practice at that part, I guess. That too, Hoppy. That too. Why are you still playing? I like Star City. There are a few name puns like that. Anyway, hard part. I thought it was dead there. Shit! I got too nervous. That was so good. It was so good. I got too nervous though, and I was too high on that wall. I hit my head. It's so hard. Even when you get up there, it's still... It's such a narrow channel to wall kick in. It's really hard. Because, like, if you're just too high up, it's like, there's a very narrow band where you can wall kick safely. And it's not even hard to even get this, like, it's kind of an arch. It's like a vertical... It's a vertical crossover. It's a crossover, but vertical. That's what this is. I haven't done bonus land yet because I didn't want to spoil the puzzle. And then I just haven't done it yet because now I'm doing C15. I'll do bonus land after this. Because, like, yeah, if you hit the wall too low, you just die. I mean, too high, rather. You just die. Oh, my God. That was really, really close, though. That was a really good attempt. Also haven't done C3 yet. Then again, I've just been procrastinating C3 because I don't want to do C3, like, secrets or C300s because they're really slow and boring. Like, C3, like, I actually hate C3. It's probably my least favorite course in the game. Believe it or not. It's like, I love the concept, but making everything ice water just makes it suck. Ice water was a mistake in that level. Because you just don't have enough time. Like, there are other water mazes that I really love in this game, but C3-1 is not one of them. Normal water never, because it would trivialize the course, because it was designed around ice water. And it's got coins and hearts, etc. positioned as such, but... Hundreds probably aren't too bad, but, like, secrets really suck. Secrets are, like, one of the worst. Not worse in terms of... but just one of the most boring stars in the game, I think. C3 secrets. Nothing was touched from 2.2. C1 was remade from MQ2. It was actually made from MQ2 Course 14. And then, of course, C14 in this is C1 of this Kaizo. So we've got the original one, we've got Kaizo version of C1, we've got Kaizo Kaizo, and then we've got Kaizo Kaizo Kaizo. No, C1 is based on MQ2 C14. Shorted that. Hard part again. Gotta be careful, if you go forward too, you can hit your head on that sloped ceiling and bonk, and you just lose. saved it. Okay. First attempt to the switch. Okay. Live. Damn it. No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. I'm still not dead. This jump is actually terrifying. Okay, go. Okay. Last jump. Which I'm not at all confident about. Yes! God, that star is really rough. Like, watching that really alone really cannot say how hard that is. Like, there's a lot of really subtle technique and movement that you can't see. Okay. How did I insert areas? Good question, Galacta. I used a program that I got from Broduke called Level Combiner. I don't know who made it. Probably Oglib. And it lets you like extract files from the game, and then like if you extract all the files from 2 different levels, you can then combine them into 1 level. And so you just have to have a billion versions of the game with each area being in a different ROM. And you just combine them all together with Level Combiner. It's a bit of a slow process, but I found a way to set up the files to make it as streamlined as possible. Still much, much inferior to ROM Manager. Anyway, we got that star, which... that star sucks, so... yeah, okay, let's do this. I can also show off the new position of the cannon, because I did change the terrain slightly, in, like, literally the day before I was going to release it. Now the cannon is, right there, as opposed to being down here. The box is still down here, though. I changed this to make it easy to get back up there, though, since it's there. Anyway. Shadow Puppet Dancing. This is also a hard star, but Katse says this is harder than the other one, or something like that. I don't know. They're both really hard, but I think this one is probably easier. That should be around here, right? Yep. That's not a good save state, because I landed on the button immediately. Welcome to the worst HMC elevator known to man. Okay. So see the slightly darker raised part? Yeah, don't go over that. If you do, you die. This is Precision HMC Elevator. The star. This is a very hard star. So also, if you like go too far up, okay, it's kind of hard to. I think it's easier on the edges. No? Okay, no, you can just jump however you like on this thing, but it's like, yeah. If you go here, you're gonna get lost. So when are you playing this game, Ultima? It is public now. Yeah, generally you don't want, if you don't want your elevator to stop, because more often than not, when your elevator, if your elevator stops, you won't be able to start moving it again. That's the big problem if your elevator stops. Half the time your button will not be in a, the button to make it move in the direction you need it to move in is not going to be in a good position. This star is a very different, this star is a different kind of really hard. Like, it's fine up to here, but that's just the prelude. Sometimes if you get burned, you're fine. You need to remember that you can jump a little bit. Now we get into the precise shit. Now we have the actual really hard part. It's really hard because it's like Mario doesn't turn very nicely. Do here, and then I go here. Don't land on that. Used to be able to clip through some of these walls, that was fun. And I was like, yeah, no, you're not clipping through the walls and skipping the entire thing. This is an interesting concept. It's like, this is one of those, Kevin has a unique idea, and the execution is horrible pain. Ah! Camera! Let me see! Side flipping's too slow. The problem with side flipping is it takes too long to land. The lift does stop if you're in the air too long, but it's like, that might work, but it's like, yeah, you'd have to time it really, really carefully. Okay, you do that and then you're home free. Star's right over here. Dramatic zoom out. It's like, in theory, it's not too bad, but in practice, it's quite difficult. This is one of those Kevin had a cool idea and went too far stars. This is very much so one of those. Half the game is that. Just remember to dodge the fire. Dodging the fire helps. That fire's gonna chase me for a while. Actually, I'm gonna do this to make the fire go away. Buy myself a little bit of extra time. Short hopping is actually not a bad idea. Well, we're dead. Actually, yeah, that helps a lot. Short hopping. Because you get a lot... Air movement is a lot easier than ground movement. Fire! The fire chased me. Really badly. Short hopping at least helps with this one. It's definitely not as bad as Katsu made it out to be. No. Probably. That last corner is the hardest one. Because you have to go like pretty much directly 45 degrees. I could actually buy some time here to bait out the fire. That might be for the best. And then still miss the platform anyway. Short hop. Change direction. I can do this. And then it'll just be coins in this level, which obviously I'm starting with hundreds. And then the reds are their own separate thing. Reds are, like I said, reds are the third hardest star in the game, probably. Maybe. It might be fourth. Again, it depends on how hard thicks are. Thicks are pretty bad. I think I still have levitate on. I sure do. I do want to post a clip of getting the other star between a brick and a brick box in the Kaizo channel. Because mainly it's publicity. Like, publicity. Hey, look at this, look at this endgame level. This game is fun. Trust me, play it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Definitely with no ulterior motives. No, sir. I'll be like, man, I got this hard star. Like, yay, huzzah. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. By the way, MQ2K is a good game you should play. Let's go being sleazy. Terrible. I think I had one more. Look, okay, I want people to play this hack. Said every hack creator ever. Except the people who made DQ they didn't want people to play that hack. I think. I don't know. Probably also Rambi when he made Dream Edition. I don't think Rambi wanted anyone to play that game either. Shoutouts to DE2. Sorry, Treasure World 2. Didn't mean to make that joke. Slash jab. DE2. Time for the cannon! Shout out to the cannon. That seems about right. Ah! It was. Okay, we're good. Being pinged on Discord. Pinged by the masses. Oops. That was sketchy. Can be a little bit hard to see where the edges are, but hopefully it's not. If your computer is a laptop and your name is Hopper, it's going to be impossible. But I don't know. Can you tell the difference between these? Between what is death and what isn't death, Hoppy? Vote now on your Game Boy Color. I'm not sure why we're voting about it, but... Nope. Okay, who's pinging me? That's about what I thought. Actually, I want to practice the star, honestly, more. And not nearly the amount of practice I'd like to be for the star. Short hopping there works really well. Yeah, that's the trick. Face diagonal. The direction you want to go. Except there, because I slope jump. Let's go slope jumping. There, that works really well for that jump. that stopped, for sure. If you actually stand low enough down, you will just get pushed by the wall. Maybe, sometimes. Okay, maybe that was just the one exception. Instead of just clipping on the top of it. I don't know, that felt jank. Okay, for this one, definitely wanna be facing forward, because that's the direction of General Traval. Yes, I just said Traval. You may shoot me now. The camera there really kills you. But yeah, having that direction of a Mario facement, you know, facement. Now I'm just inventing words. Definitely helps. Okay, I can do this. There's only a few hard parts. If the platform had diagonal arrows, then it would be a lot easier. That's the whole reason why I have you go at diagonals. Because the platform can't. The platform wasn't designed to move diagonally. That's the whole point of the Star Galacta. Overshooting this would be sad. Undershooting it would probably be sadder. I was into landing on the back-facing arrow. Like that, which is not what I want. This star simultaneously gives you a lot of downtime and also no time at all. Gives you a lot of downtime in this, like, beginning part where it teaches you about the concept and then goes ham really quickly. Barely, but I'm alive. Shit. Damn it! Ah, that fire! I almost had it! That was like second or third try, and I just failed completely to jump over the fire. I failed so badly at jumping over that fire. Trying to bait out that fire. That last fire is really a troll. I should really try and make an effort to bait out that fire. First, it might have been necessary to survive there. That was not exactly good ball kick pacing. Should come up with like a visual cue, something like around here. That worked. I hate doing that because you gotta like die roll out while you can't really see where you're doing, so it's like you gotta be careful not to fall off the edge there if you miss the free dive roll out and avoid the fall damage, because you don't want fall damage. You really don't want fall damage there. It just gets in the way, makes it really annoying. If anything, it's just the distraction and the screen obscuring that makes it bad, not even for the health part. I mean, also the health part. Sometimes you get burned and live, so it's like, nice to have health. Every small benefit is nice. Dead. Not dead. Pixels away from being alive! Hit! Ah! Still not dead. I'm still not dead. Okay. Ah! You're kidding me! I missed the switch! How did I miss the switch? I looked like I walked right over it! Platform just said bye! Oh. This star definitely feels like it's more boring, like it's more stressful, but it's not more stressful than the last star, but it's like it's more long-term stress than like short-term. Oh, this part's really hard, don't choke. It's like you've constantly got that pressure on you. It's a very different kind of pressure than really tight wall kicks that you have to time rhythmically. Go. Got time to take a drink. Galacta, I'm not that mean. That's something Shine would do. Or Rambi. I have slope jumps. Nice. So much for my kick. I have standards. I hate red coin stars that are just do every star. None of my red coin stars are like that. With the exception of maybe Doom Reds, but even then, none of the Reds were ever right at the very end of Star Paths. And I nerfed all those anyway. Those will only be in Intruded Edition. All the Reds are just kind of in their own, like, in the central part of the area that loops. There's a lot of routing options. It's like, not very few courses have Reds nearby, really close to stars. It's like, you had to go deep down the Star 2 path in, course 11. You have to go halfway through a few paths in Skylong Fortress, but it's like, I guess C14. But C14 is too small to really claim that you're going near a path when every path is like 2 inches long, so it's like nothing is that extreme. This actually feels like one of the bigger levels in this game. I mean, it is, but like, it doesn't feel like it, but it also feels like it. I guess if you compare it to like C14 or whatever, C7. In terms of spatial distance, at least. C7 is super dense, but... Dare I use speed up here? And the answer is no. I know for a fact that it's a terrible idea. Just dodge the fire, forehead. Just don't get burned. Again, pixels away from death. Okay, it's the scary part. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's the start. That was definitely not nearly as bad as the last star, I would say. Nowhere's close. It took Katze a lot longer to get this star, but this one is easier than it looks, I honestly think. It's still definitely hard, by no means is this easy, but... it's a lot easier than the other one, than the wall-kicking star. Anyway, now that just leaves coins here. Painful infection, red/hundreds. Oh boy. Well, obviously we're starting with coins, with hundreds. I'll be getting reds a lot later. Yeah, this is, you do not stack reds and hundreds in this level. Okay, well, let's pretend we didn't fail. I mean, this level does have plenty of coins, I'm pretty sure, but it's like... still kind of gotta scour a fair bit of the level. But I mean, you also have routing options. With coins in this level... like, with coins in most of my levels, you have a lot of routing options. And I like routing options. These are snippets I do not feel like doing. The real question is, which direction do I go first? Do I go left, or rather right, or forward? I could also go into that, I could actually also go into there. How many coins are in there? At least 10. I would like to avoid that, but it might... It's like, let me check how many coins are... It's like, to get out from here, I'd have to do a bunch of firsties, and those are never fun, but... So maybe it's not too bad. Because, like, we got the 5 here, we got the... Oh, there's only 2 there. How many coins up here? Okay, so that's 12. That's 12 here. That's not too bad. And then from here, it's not too bad to escape. It's like, that's possible. Do the standard jumps to get over here. This is what... I mean, there's a lot of coins over here. So this is just the usual jumps, which are not that hard. Alright, just this jump. So, coward! So, 20. Then we got these coins, which are, you hope you get. You probably want to go this direction first. That is not how you escape from that alive. Just go here. It's probably the easiest in the long jump here. Do I even need to go over there? Depends on how many coins are even up here. There's not that many coins up here. Oh, but there's also that... Because it's like, I could just go up to there and then go back. And that might be better. Again, you've got a lot of routing options. Land there, and then don't die. You die anyway. See, how many coins are up here? If you're ignoring the red, it's like... If you're ignoring the red, it's not a lot. It's like, there's the sniff it, and that's it. And it gets you over here, but it's like, There's no more chuckies. I mean, you want to come up here. This is like... This is another 12 coins. That are really easy to get. I don't think hundreds are too bad. I think, honestly, coming up here first might be a good idea. Might be a good idea. It depends on if I need these coins. It's not good. Burn to get up here. Then you have to do the 3 firsties, which are not too fun. What are you talking about? Firsties are awesome. I don't know, it's an option, but it's... not too bad. I think you can actually, if you wanted to, you could, like... Yeah, you could jump down here from there. I didn't even consider that as a potential routing option, but that is a possibility. And that's an interesting possibility. GG, Galacta. I like the slope star. It's really just the slope star and then 3 filler stars. See, that's an interesting idea, jumping down there. I want to finish at the red coin star spawn. So, like, how bad is this? I don't remember this being too bad. That's the wrong way. Man, shoutouts to cones. I like this random cone in this level. It has no reason to be here. Why am I bad? This is not that one. I can't, I'm not landing on it. Is my angle bad? I think my angle's bad. I think it is better like this. Is this angle? Oh yeah, it's a lot easier. That slight angle difference makes it a lot easier to land on the right side. Of course, if you miss, then you're kind of in trouble. That's a way to get up there. Maybe it's not that good. What do you mean 2 death warps in overworlds? Maybe it won't go up that way. How many coins are over here? There's these 5. There's like 8 up here. And there's these up here. I mean, yeah, it's warp 243. It's not a death warp, it's warp 243, since dying does actually kill you. Alright, there's this check over here. Yeah, because this check is free. And I would not go from this side, I would go from the other side, so... I would come here first. So how many coins are here? It's like... Right, because yeah, there's like 5 billion coins over here, I forgot. There's a ton of coins over here. Like, this half of the level has like half the coins. How many? Oh, that's so yeah, that's like 8. It's 8. That's 15 coins right there. The 5 in that corner is 20. The 2 from that, sniff it if you really wanted to. You can climb all the way to the top, but that's... There's 5 there. It's like, there's a lot of coins in this part of the level. Okay, there's 5 here, that's 25. There's 10 more in here. And then there's... Don't mind the camera there. There's like another 20 plus, 10 plus over here. There's a ton of coins in this part. I want to avoid going over here, though. Cats I went here, but I think I can avoid that. Yeah, I think I should be able to avoid that. Yeah, I should be able to avoid that. How many coins? So if I minus... So if I subtract like 12 coins, I might just be able to go up there and then go... No, because I need the coins up from that. So I do those firsties. I need to get... How hard is it to get all these coins here? Let's find out. These coins here are really hard. Landing there isn't too bad, but This is not a... This is... You gotta be really careful here, especially because the camera melts. I mean, it's not too bad to get up here. You can get up here really easily. This is what Katze did. Just come up here and then yeet yourself into the lava. Get back here and then... Looks like you can do 2 lava bounces. Get the 5 over there, and then... You probably would need those to heal though, but yeah, so you can get those coins over there. Then there's this jump, which Katze didn't even do once, I don't think. It's not too bad. And that gets you over here, which is another 15 coins, which I would definitely do. Not like that, though. It does have to be a wall kick. Lure him over, and then you just wall kick over, and then you destroy him, and then I'm right there, and then I would wall kick back. So yeah, that's my strategy. So if I rush this... It's like 11 coins I can skip. If I get the snuff it over there, it's a bit of extra leeway. There's also another snuff it by the entrance to this cave that I'd probably get for a bit of extra leeway, just in case I lose a coin or so. If I'm really desperate, I can get another red, maybe. Actually, those aren't great. But yeah. There's also that snuff it there, which I'd be getting if I was going that direction. Just going up there. There's a lot of coins. Like there's like at least 130 coins in this level. It's like I've got no reds and I'm already at 115. There's like a fair bit here and there. But yeah. There's enough that you can definitely pick and choose, but not a ton where you can skip major, like a ton of sections. There's also the red up here that I can get. So the real question is, which sections do I want to do? So I can skip like one major section. Like, there's 12 coins up here, there's 12 coins in the mountain. If I skip the mountain, then I have to go up here via that snuff, via those hippos, which isn't too bad. If I do the mountain, and I skip, like it's the first instance. Oh no, the mountain's not too bad. Also that stuff in there. I need to check if it's pretty easy to actually go from here, like transition through this here. If I can just remember the angle. I think if I go like this, I'm actually safe. For the most part. Yeah, that was Sadness Mountain, which is a running joke between me and Hopper. If I do this, then that gets through that really safely. And that also... Yeah? I guess I could do that. This route could work really nicely. This route could work really nicely, actually. The only hard part is, I mean, this jump isn't free, but it's like, it's not too bad. I just need to make sure I'm low enough. It's a little bit tricky. I wouldn't want to yeah, it's a bit tricky. Maybe if I have more angle. Actually, yeah, with more angle. Hold up, that works really nicely. Maybe. So then I can hit the upper part a bit more, and then, yeah, so... I want a slight bit of angle. Tiny bit more angle than bare minimum. Yeah, okay. And then... yeah, then... we would go down here like this. And die. The dying there is not preferable, but... it looks a lot scarier than it actually is, too. The only thing is, you gotta be cognizant of... you gotta remember that the camera just rotates 90 degrees there. The camera just actively wants you dead. Although, again, I would love to skip these points. Don't know if I can. What's my current route? This will be like the one hard jump in the stage. Of the star, rather. Like the one really hard part of the star. Just gotta do it like this. Getting up here from there actually isn't that bad. You're actually intended to get up there from the right side, and but it's actually from like the other side, but it's actually a lot harder. But I mean, yeah, this works. And then from here, it's pretty simple to do a chain long jump to make it into this lava pool. Of course, getting out is, I mean, there's a reason Katse did these last. That's getting out of this pool of lava isn't free. It's like you pretty much do need 2 lava bounces to get back. It's like, yeah, you need both you need 2 lava bounces to get out alive. So like, this jump is also pretty tight. But if I can make it past this lava pool, I should get 100 coins. So it's like there's basically no hard jumps after this with my planned route. Amazing. So remember, the ground is slippery when green. Should be good. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm ready for attempts actually, believe it or not. I am going to be doing the mountain section, which means I'm going to be needing to get the 3 firsties, but... Oh wait, no, this route fails. This route fails. This route doesn't work. Unless I could end there. Okay, I know this route works. I just need to... I need to confirm one thing. Not that. They should be able to, like... blast over here. Means we're going to be doing this part last, but... Alternatively, from the top of the mountain, I could jump down over here, do this part, then go through the other wall kick section. But the other wall kick section's harder, maybe? I don't know, it's getting confused. Got that. Okay. I think we're ready. I have a route. Whether or not it's a good route, I don't know, but it's my route. I would honestly love to be able to get the cone jump. Like, if I get the cone jump, that's another, like, 12 coins, and that's a lot of coins. It's like, to get there, I either have to do the getting the top isn't too bad, but it's like, from there, it's like... Just mulling over the possibilities. Stole a coin, nice. It's not a good idea to grab that coin though. We are dead. Nice! I should have practiced that, maybe. I just assumed it was a free jump. It's not, as it turns out. I don't think this heave-ho can toss me up there. He can! I'm not dead! Wow. Oh boy, you found Ferris Square. Let's go, Galacta. I like Ferris Square. It's the worst level. Ooh, I needed one more. My speed wasn't that good. Ooh, I took fall damage there. That's not good. Yeah, I tried replicating as many Ferris tropes as I could. Ooh. This attempt is going decently well, actually. I'm an idiot! Wow! Wow! Wow, that was impressively bad. Like, wow. I don't need this much speed, you idiot! Why did I try and crank it to the max? That was a shockingly good attempt, and I just threw it away because I'm an idiot. Holy crap, I was like, man, this is a good attempt. Better throw it. I was like, oh no, nerves. Time to forget the exact specifics of how I did this jump. Oh boy, the last anime star. If you were paying attention to people's text, it shouldn't be too hard to find. If you weren't paying attention, then you're screwed. Maybe. That jump is actually also not free, but it's free if you're good. I'm just bad, so... I don't know, did you? I suppose it's possible. So I had, what, 35 coins going into that? When I died, I think? So let's see, 35, 45... Let me just double check how many coins I had, because I think I had 35. Yeah, 35, 45, 50, 65, 70. So it's 70, then 80, 83, 91, 99, 101. But I could also kill it to 400. Yeah, okay, yeah. I would have had enough. It's a bit tight, but this route does have enough coins. That's an old as well. mean, what's the alternate strategy? The alternate strategy is, like, the alternate strategy is climb up the other side of the mountain. It's just like, if I don't do that, then I'm shorting myself, like, 20 coins. And 20 coins is a lot harder to come back from than, like, 12. Because, like, if I didn't go that way, I'd have to go that way and get some other, like, I'd be really scraping by if I shorted myself those 20 coins. So, like, I don't think I can get away with that. Because then I'd still also have to, like, do the cone jump or something. It's like, the cone jump is possible, but it's like, it's definitely not ideal. The cone jump exists pretty much entirely as an alternative method that sucks. But just in case you don't want to or can't figure out the other methods, yeah, here's an alternative method. It's like, it is blatantly just not a good method of traveling. It's like, it gives you some options for routing, but those one-ups are useless? Big time. I mean, that level was made before I did away with lives, to be fair, so they didn't used to be useless, but yeah, now they're useless. I need to find a better way of getting up there that doesn't involve, like, taking 3 billion lava bounces. It's a pity I'm bad at firsties. Yeah. Barely made it up here, but hey, up here. We actually have a very high chance of getting the star. Unless we choke, which is more than possible. But I'd rather not. Unless we're an idiot and we choke! How am I so bad? It's just 2 Hevos! The platform is ginormous! Why am I so bad at this game? Literally, like, the world's easiest Hevos to dodge. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't dodge them. I went too far in the center. I needed to stay far back, so I was only dealing with one of them. It's like, what? How do you manage to choke this badly? Only I would die like that. I can do all the hard stuff. I can't do the easy stuff. God. Now I'm annoyed. It's like there were no hard jumps left. There were no hard jumps left in the star. There really weren't. As far as I was concerned, I had the star. Okay, no, but it's like there was very little hard stuff. It's like this maybe, but you've got 1 billion frames to make that jump. And all of this is free. There's 1 billion coins here, and it's like there's a Chuckia there. Make sure you don't bonk. There's also it's like you got also do this, and it's like you've got so many options. It's like it's literally free, and I died. I do like, though, how my route is, like, completely different from Katse's. Like, Katse did a completely different route. And pretty much ended where I'm rushing. Katse skipped the mountain entirely and instead went to Star 1. And that's what I really like about this stage. It's the routes. There are a lot of routes you can do for reds and hundreds especially. I love it when coin stars are highly routable, as opposed to one particular path being optimal. I mean, even for the other stars, there's like pretty much an alternate path for every single star except for Star 2. For stars 3 and 4, you can go up the right side instead of going through the tunnels and you take the cannon. For Star 1, you could do the cone jump. Oh boy, the cone jump. I guess Star 5, yikes. Yeah, the Thwomp Star, you only really have one route to... whatever. The cone jump is a meme. There was nobody who was actually ever going to do that cone jump for Star 1. I'm an idiot. I forgot I was doing hundreds. I forget I was doing hundreds exactly? Aerial prison? Who's pinging me on Discord? If I can get hundreds here, I'd be really happy, and I'd like end stream probably. Because I mean, I'm not ready reds yet. I'm not ready for reds. There's like almost no easy reds in this level. There's a reason I'm getting 0 reds in my hundreds route. All the reds suck. Most of the reds suck. There's like a few that aren't bad. Ooh, I got the double and immediately died. I'm being pinged by a different interested party. I might just end stream here, actually. We have been going for 2 hours. I got some good practice in routing them for hundreds. Yeah, I'll end stream here, actually. So yeah. Tomorrow morning, probably more tree. Tomorrow afternoon, who knows? I'll be chipping away at this eventually. Thanks for dropping by, Galacta and others.